At the office this morning, Hank was checking out a breathtaking presentation that Annie put together. Hank praised the eye-popping visuals and mouth-watering content, telling Annie that he was sure it would prevent their sales from nosediving. Let's discuss.
Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right, thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. It's Michael here from Happy English, and I help people speak English better. And this is Happy English Podcast, episode 690, Face Part Vocabulary. For today's English lesson, let's have a look at 5 words that are formed using various parts of our face.
Now, listen to the conversation. First, you'll hear the conversation at a slow pace, slower than usual English conversations. At the end of this lesson, you'll have the chance to hear the same conversation, but at a faster, natural-sounding speed.
Wow, Annie. This presentation you created is absolutely breathtaking. I'm sure our clients will be impressed.
Thank you, Hank. I wanted it to be eye-popping to capture their attention. Plus, I added some mouth-watering visuals to make it more engaging.
You've nailed it, Annie. This is amazingly good work. It's a game changer for our upcoming meeting with the client.
I'm relieved to hear that, Hank. I was worried because I had to deal with the ear-splitting noise from the construction next door while I was working on it.
I know it's been tough with the noise, but your efforts paid off and we're ready to shine in the presentation.
Thanks, Hank. Your support means a lot. Let's hope this presentation prevents our sales from nosediving.
Now, there are a couple of coworkers who get along well. Let's have a look at this vocabulary. The first one is breathtaking. Something that is breathtaking is so impressive or beautiful or astonishing that it takes your breath away. Here are some examples. The view from the mountaintop was breathtaking. It felt like I was standing on the edge of the world. The orchestra gave a truly breathtaking performance last night at Lincoln Center. Lisa's talent for painting produces quite breathtaking works of art. Next is mouthwatering. When something is mouthwatering, it looks or smells incredibly delicious, making your mouth water as you look forward to eating it. For example, the smell of freshly baked bread in the bakery was so mouthwatering that I couldn't resist buying a loaf. The chef's mouth-watering dishes have made her and this restaurant extremely popular in the city. My mom's homemade lasagna is always a hit at dinner time. It's absolutely mouth-watering. The third one is ear-splitting. Noise or sound that is ear-splitting is extremely loud and uncomfortable to listen to. Here are some examples. The construction site next door generated an ear-splitting noise that made it tough for everyone in our office to work. During the rock concert, the band's music reached an ear-splitting volume that had fans cheering. The thunderstorm brought ear-splitting lightning and thunder, keeping everyone awake. Next is eye-popping. Eye-popping refers to something that is amazing or remarkable to look at. For example, the fireworks display on New Year's Eve was filled with eye-popping colors and patterns. The fashion show featured models wearing eye-popping outfits designed by the top designers. The city skyline at sunset is quite eye-popping. You should check it out. The last one is nosediving, which is a sudden and sharp decline or decrease in something. Here are some examples. The company's stock prices began nosediving after the unexpected financial scandal was revealed. Since they started raising the prices, Attendance at the amusement park has been nosediving. After several successful seasons, the team's performance started nosediving, leaving fans disappointed. Keep in mind, the best way to remember this and any vocabulary is to take the word or phrase, write it in a sentence that's true for you or true in your world, and then memorize your sentences. Well, that's all the time we have for today's English lesson. I hope that wasn't too ear-splitting for you. If you'd like to get more practice using your English, why don't you join my Podcast Learners Study Group? There, you can make new international friends, join me for live group lessons every week, plus get the PDF transcript and audio download for every Happy English podcast in the past and in the future. And each episode has exercises where you can practice this English point with speaking and writing checked by me. To learn more or to see some of the example sentences from this lesson, just visit myhappyenglish.com and choose Podcast Lesson 690. Remember, learning another language is not easy, but it's not impossible, and I'm here to help you on your journey.
This podcast is brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English, get happy, Happy English.